Hi everyone, my name is Francis, I am 17 years old and I come from a public high school in Uruguay. In this video, I am going to talk about my experience at Yale Young Global Scholars. I'll talk about why I decided to apply to the program, what motivated me to take that step, and how it both impacted in my academic interests and personal growth. YYGS was an amazing experience for me, and I hope this video can be inspiring or helpful for those that are considering applying to the program. So let's begin. So why did I apply to YYGS? YYGS was my first international academic program. I was looking for something challenging, diverse, and truly global, something very different from what I had access to in Uruguay. At first, applying felt intimidating. I didn't think I had to be perfect, but I did wonder if someone like me could really belong in a program connected to Yale. And if that is your case, I encourage you to apply anyway. You might get accepted. One thing I want to talk about early on is financial aid. Money was definitely a concern for me during the process. I applied for need-based financial aid. At first, I was awarded a specific amount of dollars. Since this wasn't enough for my situation, I tried explaining it and asking for reconsideration. As a result, YYGS increased my aid and also allowed me to pay the remaining cost in 3 installments. What I learned from this is that YYGS actually listens. If finances worry you, don't let that stop you from applying to the program. Now, talking about the application itself, I applied early action. And honestly, the hardest part for me was the essays. But not in a bad way, because I consider these are opportunities that make you reflect on who you are, what you care about, and why you want to be there. And you don't need to be extraordinary, you just need to be authentic. Once I arrived, everything started to feel real. In my personal experience, I didn't travel completely alone. I spent a week with my family in New York City at first, and then traveled to Yale with a friend from the Dominican Republic I made by Instagram. What impacted me the most when I arrived was the campus. It's beautiful, historic, and at the same time full of people who are incredibly open-minded and easy to talk to. That immediately made me feel welcome. Academically, this is where YYGS really stood out for me. I attended session 2 in July and chose the Innovations in Science and Technology track. The seminar that completely changed me was Introductions to Neuroscience. I had never seen anything like that in Uruguay. That seminar helped me realize that neuroscience is what I want to study in the future, and I do believe this program is an incredible opportunity to try new things, especially those that aren't available in your country. Academically, I felt challenged, especially during the capstone project, but that challenge is part of the experience. You adapt quickly and remember that every difficulty becomes an opportunity to learn. But YYGS isn't just about the academics. One of the best parts of YYGS is the people. I made friends from all over the globe, including countries like Dominican Republic, Argentina, Ecuador, Puerto Rico, Ukraine, the US, and many other places. There are a lot of Latin American students, which makes the experience even more special. Family time helps a lot. It's where you truly connect, understand different backgrounds, and feel supported. My advice, get the most out of it. Looking back, I realized how much this experience changed me. One of the biggest things YYGS gave me was confidence. Coming from a public high school in Uruguay, I wasn't sure if I would be able to keep up academically. After YYGS, I realized that I could participate, contribute, and succeed in a highly demanding academic environment. That confidence stayed with me long after the program ended. So, if I could leave you with one message, it would be this. You don't have to be perfect to apply to YYGS. And yes, you can do this too and enjoy this amazing experience. If you're from Uruguay or anywhere else in the world and you're thinking about applying to YYGS, believe in yourself and go for it. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any question or want to learn more about my experience, feel free to reach out. I left my Instagram and email in the description below. I hope to see you at YYGS.